Hello, 8th grade science. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn in assignments on Google Classroom with our new at-home learning. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to classroom.google.com and you're going to look for your science class. So I'm going to pretend like I am in Mr. Iniue's first period. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to tab over to classwork. So under classwork, I will see my first assignment for this week. It is important for you to know that we will be posting assignments every Friday by 5 p.m. and they will be due the following Thursday by 5 p.m. So this first one right here is due this Thursday, April 2nd by 5 p.m. But you can turn it in sooner if you wish. So I'm going to click on my science task board. As you notice, there are some very important instructions here as well, including the due dates and other things. So I'm going to click on my task board. It's going to open a new tab with it. As you can tell, there are two assignments. One assignment is given to you. So you have the first one, which is an atomic structure video and questions. And then the second assignment, you have a choice. So I'm going to start with my first one. I'm going to click on my atomic structure video and questions. I'm going to make a copy. It's going to force you to make a copy, and that copy is going to live in your Google Drive. So I will find that by going to drive.google.com. And as you can tell, it's right here. Now, if you would like to make folders and organize all your stuff, all you have to do is right-click and create new folder. So you can do one for science, one for math class, just to keep you organized, but this is not required, it's just an option. So here's my atomic structure and video. I'm going to click on my video. I'm going to answer all my questions. This document, you can edit it. So you can type in your answers here. You can change the font, you can change the color, but it is optional, not required. Once you have all your answers filled in, you are done with that assignment, and that assignment automatically saves to your Google Drive. So for your second assignment, you are going to come back here and you're going to choose one of the following. So you can choose your comic book cover. Now, this is not a comic strip, it's a comic book cover. So you're going to make a copy. Again, this copy is going to live on your Google Drive. So comic book cover. There is a comic book publisher that has hired you to create a new superhero or villain whose appearance, characteristics, and powers are based upon an element of your choice from the periodic table. You're going to create a front and back cover for your superhero comic book. So your cover should include a title, an atomic drawing, an illustration of your element, a description, and it is all detailed right here. 5 facts. Now here is how you can create this. You can create a Google Doc. You can create a Google Drawing, you can create Google Slides, or if you are feeling creative and want to draw this out on a piece of paper, you can certainly do that. And you can add a picture. You can take a picture with your phone, you can take a picture with your Chromebook and add it back to this assignment. Here are some research sites that could be helpful to you. These are all clickable. So here you have a periodic table, which will be useful. And then down here you have your elemental research guide. So you'll be filling this information out about your element as well. Okay, let's say that you don't want to do this. Let's say that you want to do the elements ReadWorks instead. So click on that. Here you see your PDF. You're going to read about the elements and then you have some questions. So how will you answer these? Go back to your Drive, open up a new Google Doc, and title this Science Answers. You can change your title if you'd like. But on here, you can number it off and you can select your answers. Now, those are not the correct answers, but I'm just showing you an example. So if you wanted to do that, that will also live here in your Drive. Let's go back. So let's say that you don't want to do those. You want to do the Element TV Player script. So here, again, make your copy. Okay. So now you have been hired by your local TV station to create a TV or script using at least 4 elements from the periodic table. Evaluate how the elements interact with each other. Also explain what a day in the life would be for them. So here are some suggested sites. You can add your script down here. So this script right here, guys, cannot be copied and pasted from somewhere online. It has to be original. So think of the elements, think of what groups they live in. You can create like a supervillain story where they are enemies and they hate each other because one of them is very reactive and they live in different groups. You can also create a love story where they like each other because they bond together and they create a perfect 8. Those of you who paid attention should know what I'm talking about. So, okay. So now that we did that, let's say that we completed our assignment, our choice, we completed our required one. Now we're ready to turn it in. So we are going to go back to our Google Classroom. So now here you see where it says view assignment, click on that. You are going to add your assignment. So here's what we're gonna do. So here's my original one. Now I'm going to add or create whatever it is that I'm adding to this. So you are going to go to My Drive. You can click on whatever attachments you want because you're going to add them to your assignment. So for sure you need to add the copy of the atomic structure because that one was required, remember? And see how it's adding on here? And then you're going to add whatever your choice was. So if you did the TV script, you're going to add that. If you did the comic book cover, you're going to add that. If you did the read works with the answers, you're going to add that. So you only have to do one. Okay. Once you have that, you're going to press turn in. Also look at this. You can add a comment to Mr. Iniue or me or Ms. Dawson if you would like. If you need to ask something, you can email us. You can add a comment. Okay, you can turn in. Make sure all your assignments are there. Okay, let's say it's Tuesday before Thursday and you want to change something on your assignment, or Mr. Iniue or Ms. Webb or Ms. Dawson gives you feedback and you have to change something. Now, if you only click on it, it's not going to let you edit it anymore. It's going to be locked. So you need to unsubmit. And once you do that, now you can click on your assignment and now you can type into it again. But remember, if you change something and you unsubmit, you have to go back and you have to turn it. Okay, here's what we don't want to do. We have found that it is a lot harder if you share. So if you press share and you type in Mr. Iniue or Ms. Webb or Ms. Dawson, we are receiving way too many emails from sharing. So instead of doing this share thing, I need you guys to add them to your Google Classroom like this. And if this video is not helpful and you need more help, here are some things you can do. So if you are in Ms. Webb's class, I hold live Zoom meetings every day at 11 a.m. and at 2 p.m. So if you follow my link and you pop into those Zoom meetings and need to ask me a question, you can do so. If you need to attend another one and need to come in at a later time, I'm going to be open that whole hour from 11 to 12 and then from 2 to 3 for you to join me. Mr. Iniue is open from 8:30 to 9 a.m. and from 12:30 to 1 p.m. So if you are in his class, again, 8:30 to 9, 12:30 to 1. You can join him at those times. And then Ms. Dawson is open from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So if you are in Toe and Dawson's class, those are your times, 9 a.m., 2 p.m. So those links are going to be found in your Google Classroom. So for example, if we look at mine, Ms. Webb's schedule, here you find the Zoom meetings, the 11 a.m., the 12, or the 2 p.m. And all of your teachers have that on there posted. So if you need any help at all, please don't hesitate to email us. Let us know what you need. Join these Zoom meetings. We're all learning together. We miss you guys. I hope we get to see you all soon. But if you have any questions, let me know, and I hope this helped. Bye.